Capture the objectives. Hardpoint identified.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen back at home? This is I-49. I am Chewy, joined here by Trout. Sorry about the internet issues. There is nothing we can do here. I-49 are having a few troubles within the entire venue, I think, but we are going to be bringing you the losers bracket final between DBG and TCM here. Now, this is a big game. We've just started off. TCM is going to be going up against DBG on standoff hardpoint to start us off. So, do you know much about this DBG lineup, Trout, or not much?
No, I can't say I do. They are coached by Capo, the biggest side man in Europe. But they're getting off to a flying start here. They've made a 30-point gap, and Haddzy was on a bit of a terror just a minute ago, but he was in fact shut down. Yeah, he's been playing very, very well this weekend. And the whole DBG lineup has been playing very well, so he's just going to cap that hill and get himself some points, but he's going to get shut down. TCM starting to get their points back into the game. Some early rotation from DBG as the TCM lineup try and crowd it out, and we see one lonely DBG member, Peatie, getting quite a bad spawn all the way across the map, but DBG doing a great job of locking down this warehouse. Yeah, now if you guys don't know who DBG are, they actually are, well, they were called Insight. They placed 7th at EGL 10 just a few weeks ago. So they've been quite a strong squad there. I think they're a bit underrated, really. You know, they've got Capo backing them, and he's been helping them out at events recently, and they are such a nice squad of guys. They're also incredibly talented in the game, as Haddzy tries to push in there. He does get taken out. Monksy was on a 3-score streak, but he gets taken out. And there we go, we do see the score 48-21. Score still rising right now for DBG. They're holding it very well. Peter's on a 3-score streak, and he's using the Chick-On. Now, I'm pretty sure that that's not going to be the weapon that he used at the start, because, yeah, you just highlighted him there. That's Chicken, and it's going to, well, okay, well that's interesting, because Flux always has the Chicken, it seems. He just loves that thing, so that's why he's put his name as Chicken for this one, just to have a bit of a laugh, it seems. Absolutely, and we're going to see TCM moving to the next hardpoint. Quite early, they cut their losses at that previous warehouse hardpoint, and it looks like that they are going to actually drop a couple seconds just to move forward, and DBG doing a great job getting 3 kills on the board against TCM. Rotation, look at that. TCM getting a terrible spawn at the boxes near the store hardpoint, and DBG doing a great job of just locking these hardpoints down and getting the kills that they need to stop them. We see Stora actually on the hay bales, takes down Marky B. We're going to see another kill for Haddzy going down on Monksy as we wait for the TCM to respond. This is quite the deficit so early on, but you have to remember that it is so early on in the game, it could easily change. Oh yeah, we've seen many games across events all year throughout, you know, whilst we've been playing Black Ops 2 since it's been on the circuits, where the comebacks have been absolutely crazy. But Haddzy especially doing so well, and he's already got those score streaks, he's got that lightning strike and that health bomb missile. Oh my gosh, that kill there on, I believe that was actually Flux there, who does get taken out eventually, Haddzy. But he's just starting to go off. He's also earned himself that war machine, and they've got almost a 100-point lead right now on board with TooMuch. It looks like he's going to be trying to hold down these spawns by this green area, ready for the 4th hardpoint in rotation right now. And this is such a key area of the map to get locked down there. TooMuch managed to push in and get the time as well, but if you can control green, you're going to be controlling the spawns, and you're pretty much going to have as much time as you possibly can on that hill. Yeah, and TooMuch doing a great job of just locking that down. He does in fact die, and he's not going to get a fantastic spawn to go with, but TCM equally just about an equal distance from the next hard point. No one really on it. Monksy needs to jump on it and get some points on the board for his team, because they are starting to fall behind, and even though it is still early on in this game, you've got to make sure you get those points and those kills. And DBG just doing a great job of organising themselves together, and TCM looking a little bit unorganised, a little bit scrappy in what they're doing, but Monksy just trying to hold this out the best he can. Almost taking out Mr. Flux there, but does pick up the points. He has got kill streaks in his arsenal now, waiting for DBG to just push forward and give him some more kill streaks. Can he get that war machine? Drop shot, fantastic little kill. He is about 1 kill away from that war machine as DBG just cut their losses once again. They know they've got a huge deficit. Something that TCM don't quite do enough that I've watched them do is they don't cut their losses when they know that they're not going to get something. Monksy with a collateral headshot there with the war machine. Monksy just going absolutely huge there. He's a fantastic player to watch. Does some incredible things, and I'm really impressed with how he goes on. But what I was saying is that TCM, they don't know when to cut their losses almost at times, and DBG, they know that they've got a huge deficit, in their favor, and they're just moving to the next hard point. But Monksy's just going on a terror, and he's bringing this game back for TCM.
Exactly what he needs to do. This is the time to do it, because if DBG are going to be running away with it any more than they have been, it's going to be good night for TCM. But you know, we've still got 5 minutes 13 on the clock. We spotted it out earlier that, you know, hardpoint can change at any second. It can really go in different people's favor. I also feel this man who is on your screen right now, Flux, or Chicken as he likes to be calling this, is a big person on hardpoint. If he can play well and get those defended in the hardpoint as he is doing so well now, almost gets the third there in the hill, he's going to be a game changer. He's managed to pick up streaks himself. He's got the Hellstorm missile and that lightning stroke, so that's going to come in big, and it looks like they're also going to get the rotation towards us. Although Peatie's in there, he's going to pick up the 200 points as the hardpoint hill rotates over towards the garage section, and that lead for DBG is just ever growing, although he just gets taken out. Storers right back into the hardpoint himself. But TCM is certainly starting to wake up, I have to say.
Absolutely, and they do have so many kill streaks in their favor, TCM, so even though they are still behind by about double the points, that could easily change once we get into the next few stages of the game. They've got 4 different airstrikes to call in at some point, and Monksy's looking like he's actually called that lightning strike in. He's still got the Hellstorm, and he could actually overlap streaks at this rate. He does in fact get the War Machine again,
yeah, he does.
So he is going absolutely huge here, and you can always rely on Monksy to do so well. Let's check out the score and see what's on. He's top fragging at 20-14. Haddzy as well with a 25 and 14 for his team, as he's going to call in this Hellstorm. It's only going to pick up 1 kill, but he can see that they are all in the grandma house, and they're going to make an approach and hopefully rotate now.
Yep, we've just seen, I think that was one of the TCM guys who did just spawn right next to him, so all of the teams have got to make rotations, as we saw Peatie's having to push through the cube as well. TooMuch able to pick up a kill there on Monksy, who did have his War Machine out, so that's going to pick him up another 50 points. Gets a nice kill there on Rich. We've got an amateur market game going up against us, so yeah, that's right in front of us, so we're not going to be able to hear anything whilst they're shouting about. I'm sure they won't be too loud though and disturb us. Haddzy just checking his back alley area, going to be really sneaky. Does spot Marky B there, I think that was man to take him out. Gonna support his players in the hardpoint, gets the turn on the stairs. Great kill there on Rich, that was, and this guy's really been impressing me all tournament. You know, I definitely think that if they go up against Prof in the final, if they win this, they're going to really push it, because they went to the last map earlier when they played Prof. So they're definitely having a great tournament so far, and I'm loving the way that they're playing. 200 now it is, 201, and still rising to 108 is the score, so they've still got that 100-point lead. You know, TCM, especially Monksy, started to pick up their game a bit, but DBG are just looking too strong so far. Yeah, they did a great job of just locking down that warehouse. 2 DBG players trying to do the work. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and TCM doing a great job moving to that 4th hard point. Unfortunately, that looks like it's going to be Marky B going down. The DBG members are going to be pushing boxes very hard in very large numbers as TCM try and keep them at bay. We're going to see Rich go down. We've got Monksy in the hard point once again in that spot that he was in earlier, doing some fantastic work, and 3 people going down for the DBG lineup, and a 4th there from Rich on Peatie. And they're just keeping them at bay, trying desperately to get back in this. When we saw them play against, sorry, who was it that they playing? I think it was no, not TEC, could it
TEC,
be? Yeah.
that was it. They're playing TEC. They were behind for so long. They brought it all the way back. They did, in fact, lose that game by 2 points on the last moments. It was such an intense series, that one. But that's just what they can do. And look, they're only about 70 points behind. They have got 2 minutes to keep it going. They're doing a great job of using this hard point for all the points it's got. Looks like Monksy's just going to back out, try and get some kill streaks going. He doesn't want to give them any kills unnecessarily. He has got a Hellstorm once again. Monksy's just doing such great work. He's going to drop that Hellstorm, see if he can get some kills on the enemy, call out to the enemy position as well. DBG throwing a Hellstorm down, completely unused in any sort of good fashion there, but as he's going to be trying to do some work, another Hellstorm coming in. It's just chaos right now. It is, I have to say. You know, this is what happens in the last few minutes of hardpoint when a team's got to go big. You know, you just see the streaks just coming in absolutely everywhere, and especially on standoff when it's not got this open hill here. You know, it's usually seen quite late on in the game when things are starting to get a bit close, and you know, you do see TCM trying to throw them down, but DBG, I think at this point they've got to pretty much hold that hard. They literally have to do it. Yeah, they have to do absolutely everything. DBG were just pushed out of it, so Rich is going to be able to push to the hard point and get a few times on it, but they have to get every single second as Haddzy picks up a 2-piece. That looks like it's going to be game. I have the worst maths in the world, sorry, but with only 15 seconds or so left, that looks like that could be it. DBG, there we go, that is DBG are going to take a 1-0 lead here against TCM now. Another thing that I have to point out is that TCM have been struggling a bit on their hard point, because the only hard point game that they've won in, I think, the last 4 hard points they've played so far today, well, since I've seen, they've only won 1 of them, and that was by 1 single second. They did beat Epsilon in the first hard point.
Okay, so was that earlier on today? When was that? When
was
when
the winners semi-final.
Okay, so they have done it today, but I know when they were playing earlier on, they were struggling a tiny bit, especially with TEC, and they were struggling then. So I don't know. They're still.
It's funny. They seem to get knocked for confidence quite easily.
Yeah, yes,
like
they do.
If something doesn't go wrong, they do bounce back from it. But once they seem to, if they do unfortunately end up in the losers bracket, they seem to get down on themselves way too much, and they need to kind of lift
up just because it's a bit of a laugh. But we are on board with the game now. Search and destroy on raid is going to be the map and the game mode. And let's keep on board with the attacking team, I think, very round, because they've got the work to do at the start. So let's see what they can do. And Rich is going to be your bomb carrier, I think, by the looks of it, actually. But Marky B's there.
We're going to jump on board with Marky B. He tries to pick up a kill. Flux shuts him down. TooMuch is going to pick up the kill in response on Marky B. And we're going to move back on with Flux, see if he can pick up the kill. He is cornered at Laundry. Peatie just sitting in the middle circle. Is he going to spot the bomb? I think he has seen the bomb, and he's going to call it out. He's going to destroy a trophy system, so I'm pretty sure he has, in fact, noticed the bomb, and it's all down to Monksy to try and pull something out of the bag. And Raid is just one of those maps that's so difficult to clutch, especially if in this kind of situation where your bomb is stranded in the middle of the Raid center and you've got 3 enemy players to try and take down.
Oh yeah, and especially when they know exactly where that bomb is, you've got to add that on top. Not only are they stacked up over there, you know, just expecting him to make a move, they know exactly where the bomb is. And another thing that you have to point out is that that clock is ticking down. He hasn't got all the time in the world to get those 3 kills. He's got 21 seconds to do something. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to at all. Monksy in a horrible situation right now. He's got Stora, TooMuch and Peatie to take down. It looks like he's just going to play it incredibly cautiously, make sure nobody's going to come and attack him. And DBG are going to be able to pick up this first round here on Search and Destroy Raid. And they need to keep up this motivation, keep this momentum going, because if TCM start to lose a few rounds in a row, I can see their heads going down.
Absolutely. Monksy just not wanting to give away a kill there, just made sure he stayed alive. No one's really going to gain a huge amount. He knows it's a lost situation in that kind of instance anyway. There's no point killing yourself, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And he's just going to hope that they can reorganize themselves going into this next round. You know, attack is not the easiest thing on Raid. And it is very difficult to clutch, so there's not much Monksy can do in that kind of situation. But we'll see if they can pull it together on defense. We're going to jump on board with Stora. He's made an incredibly aggressive rush up to the Laundry, and he's going to be rewarded with a kill. He's on a 2-kill streak too. We're going to see Monksy pick up a kill in the center of the map, see how they respond to this. But Petey's going to go straight for the plant. He's doing a great job in this event, and he's doing a great job in the Search and Destroy of just surprising people. And I love players and teams in Search and Destroy that change it up a little bit, completely catch people off guard.
I feel that's kind of what Search and Destroy is all about now, because we've got to a really late stage in this game. We've only got a few months before Ghost comes out. And, you know, people have got to do something a bit different, but Petey's actually on a 2-score streak. He's just managed to take out Flux, so that's a one-on-one situation. Somebody has spotted him, though. That is going to be Rich. 20 seconds to do something. Rich is going to pick up the kill. Not sure if that was the best decision to jump on top of there, because, you know, he doesn't have dexterity. So Rich is going to be able to get that defused. There we go. 1-all is the score. Not able to clutch it quite for Peatie there, but it's pretty close round there. 1-all is the score. TCM are going to be attacking once again.
It wasn't a great decision to climb up there, especially if you know you don't have dexterity. It's just not going to work out. And Rich is one of the most prolific ARs I've ever seen. And I'm so glad that he's actually using the AR for a lot of this tournament and EGL. He's been using a submachine gun, and I suppose that's just up to TCM's organization when it comes to who's doing what role. But it's nice to see him get the AR out, because he is just so effective with it. It's almost a hindrance to TCM to not let him use it. So we're going to jump on board with Monksy. He's going to try and scope someone out. We've got one lonely DGB player going to be surprised by quite an arsenal of TCM players. He's going to throw a nade and back out of there safely. He knows that a lot of them are there. The entire DGB have called out that there is no one at the B bomb site, and they're going to just rotate around to the A bomb site and see what they can do. Monksy picks up a kill with his thermal. It's a great little play by him, so it's an advantage TCM so far. TooMuch just hard scoping that swimming pool with his M8. Just checking down to the middle to see if anyone's trying to rotate around, but it looks like TCM are going to play a very static round this game.
They need to start picking up their pace just a tiny bit. You know, you usually see teams when they go for this A push, they take it quite aggressively, throw those smokes down there, get those trophy systems down as well, and try and get the bomb down as quick as possible. But TCM are taking this incredibly slowly. Monksy got that big kill earlier, as you pointed out, through the smoke onto Stora. So So that's important. TooMuch picking up a few hit markers out. Somebody over by Pool, 22 seconds
Look
for TCM to do something, but they are rotating over to B. I've just seen Marky B, led by the others, is going to be going over there. Managed to get a kill there. Flux, that was onto TooMuch. Just now a 2v4 situation. Peatie's going to back away from that gunfight, and it looks like Marky B's going to be able to plant the bomb. Oh, rich pig kill there.
Absolutely, and that's some great tactics by TCM. Just shows how good this veteran team is. They just try and bait them out. They knew that they had been found out with their plans to go to the A bomb site, and instead of just sitting there trying to pick up some kills, they rotated around to the B bomb site, picked up some more kills, and have done a great job putting themselves in a 4v1 situation. Can PT go huge? I won't think so in 20 seconds. So he's going to do the same thing, just back off. He's actually going to kill himself so that they can't get the plant. Smart move by him. All you can really do in that situation. Yeah. 2-1 TCM.
Yeah, now, this is the thing, because I'm sure there's probably, you know, a couple of people in the chat who maybe don't watch competitive too much and aren't too experienced on it and are wondering, why did he just jump off the map? You know, there were 4 players still alive. He maybe could have picked up one of them, but you know, you've got to think about it logistically. He's got 4 top pro players who are just waiting for him to come to a bomb, which is already active and going to blow up in 20 seconds. So instead of rewarding them with a kill or rewarding them with 300 points for the bomb blowing up, he just kills himself to stop them getting any more points. It's as simple as that.
Absolutely, and we are going to jump on board with Peatie again, who did make that decision in the last game. And it's going to be a very aggressive rush once again with DGB. So aggressive this team is, and I absolutely love it. Stora picks up a grenade kill on Flux. Flux usually the man with the plan when it comes to grenades. Oh,
him with those double nades is unreal.
Absolutely.
All the time.
He hit so many double nades at EGL. It was incredible to watch. But Marky B just jumping out of the way, trying to stay alive. He is very rare. Oh. He's going to be challenged and taken down. So it's now a one-on-one situation all of a sudden. Monksy versus Peatie, and Monksy's got the AR in his favor. So he knows what he's going to be doing. He's going to be looking it out. He's got to defuse that bomb. He's got to make something happen. Peatie just doing a great job of trying to juke him and stay alive as long as possible. Looks like Monksy is going to check up. He's looking in the wrong direction. He spotted Peatie. What can he make of this? This is not a good situation, actually, for Monksy here. In a close quarter battle, what is Peatie going to do? Can he stay alive? Juking him. Tries to go for the knife, turns him. No, Monksy shuts him down. Great play by him. Was potentially an awful mistake by Monksy to go so close when he's got a submachine gun, but he does make him pay. Gets the free kill streak, defuses the bomb, gets an RCXD. So he shall be on for the Hellstorm in the next round.
Now, I ask a lot of casters this because it's kind of a hot topic when it comes to Search and Destroy. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's almost like Marmite. It's the Marmite of Call of Duty. What do you think about RCXDs?
I can see why you use them. Like, I think it's kind of an unwritten rule that you would use them. It's mostly just a scouting technique, and I think all of a sudden people have stopped using flak jackets so much in Search and Destroy, so you can sometimes get away with a kill, especially if you do find the AR, which is very rarely using flak.
It's quite funny for us to see those kills as well.
Absolutely. So obviously they're a pain, but it's just tactics. Most people just use them as a scouting technique. It's very good if you want to make a rush onto a bomb site, you know, switch it up a little bit. It does give you a little bit more reason to play a static game if you're not too sure what the enemy team's going to be thinking and looking at. And we see a very static, well, semi-static from TCM. They have moved straight to the B bomb site, and they've kind of delayed their plans, and I don't think DGB are too sure what's going on here, but we're going to see some confrontation. Hopefully at the laundry. Store is sitting in there. He is taken down by Flux. That's a great little play by him. See another confrontation. Hadzy's taken down by Flux. Wow. Rich takes down... Oh, he's taken down Flux. So that was not great by him. But they are going to get the bomb plant down. They are in a 3v2 situation. They've got all the advantage. All they need to do is fan out. Someone get on laundry. There's some chaos going on there. Marky B's taken down. Rich is in a bit of a tight situation now. He's in the sandwich. Monksy's sitting in the top red. He's got to keep an eye on that top stairs for Rich. He's probably going to call out that someone's in laundry in a minute. PT's just sitting there. He's waiting for TooMuch to make a play. What would you do in this situation? Oh,
what would I do? I don't know. I'm not the best player in the world, which is why I'm casting. That's why I'm sat in this seat and not sat in those seats over there pretty much. But Rich is able to pick up one. He gets the second as well. And in all honesty, I'm not saying this just because he did that, but whenever I plant on that bomb site, I always sit exactly where Rich is now. I love this little rock section here. I think it's so almost underrated because, well, there we go, especially because PT just ran exactly in front of him and didn't even spot him. So as soon as I plant the bomb, I back away into there.
I think it's one of those things that at the beginning of the game, it's such an obvious spot to go to.
Yes.
That people just stopped looking there because everyone knew that they were going to look there first. People stopped looking there. They're usually trying to head glitch, or they're in laundry or top red. So they don't even look at it that time, but you know, Rich doing a great job. Monksy, he's so effective with that sniper rifle and search and destroy. Rich picks up a grenade kill. He's on a 4-kill streak. We got Rich on a 3-kill streak. They're 4-1 up in this search and destroy, so they're probably going to play very, very relaxed. Marky B picking up a kill. He's very much taking a lot of hits. He's probably calling out that one of them is down by Laundry. Might need to see Rich and Monksy make a move over there, see if they can pick up the kill. Stora's going to pick up a kill on Marky B. He's got 3 more TCM players to take down in 50 seconds. He's got to plant the bomb. We can see that he's got a fairly open bomb site at B, but obviously he's not aware of that. A sniper shot goes down from Monksy. Can he make that kill? He's still hard scoping. We're going to see Stora try and push him. Not the wisest of decisions in this situation. He's got to get that bomb down as quickly as possible, and he's not giving himself much room to work with. He's going to push forward, and Monksy takes him down. It's not a great situation to be in a 4v1 clutch, especially when you're 4-1 down in this search and destroy.
No, and it just really shows off how well TCM have been playing this entire time. We've seen it time and time again on this map, where they've been in a 3v1 situation or a 4v1 situation. It just shows how dominant they are across the board. They pretty much know what teams are going to be doing before the plays even happened, almost, it seems, and they're so confident with it. They are going to be the attacking team for the 7th round of Search and Destroy. They look like they're going to try and duke out DBG and go for that A push as well. You see it on the bottom right hand side of your screen, 2 players from DBG, which is the yellow arrows, going to be looking over towards B. 1 in kitchen and 1 on the open stairs as well, who does meet. That is going to be Flux there, who does get taken out by PT, so now it's a 3v4 situation in favour of DBG. They still need to do a lot of work if they want to come back into this.
Could be very good by PT if he actually rotates round to the other side. None of them really aware of what's going on, but with a submachine gun, I don't think he fancies his chances too much, but he is slowly and surely making his way there. Stora picks up a kill on Marky B, so we're down to 2 TCM members against 4 DGB members. They have got a good amount of rounds to work with if they do in fact lose this one, so I don't think they're going to be too bothered right now. Just trying to keep Rich alive. He does have that RCXD. PT's round the corner as well. If he picks up this kill, he will have his Hellstorm, and it should be a fairly straightforward round if they do in fact lose it coming into this next one. Yeah,
it's so close right now, and they've got people pretty much watching everywhere. You know, they've got people watching over towards that B bomb site. You've got somebody watching over A, over at that cutout section. You've got 1 in top laundry. PT just sat around the corner, and literally they're so close to him. It's unreal right now. 16 seconds left on the clock. DBG just seem to be happy to let this one run out and let it go. I mean, I'd be starting to think about challenging them maybe if you've got 4 alive, just because you do not want Rich to get his streaks. And there we go. We do see him pick up that kill there. That's a very important kill there. From PT gets the second. No, he doesn't indeed. Monksy manages to take him out, but it doesn't matter as DBG pick up that round. 5-2 is the score now. They need 3 rounds in a row just to even this game here on Raid Search and Destroy, so it's still looking like TCM can take it, but I've seen a 5-1 comeback before just the other day, so you can never count a team out until that final round-ending kill cam comes up and it's all over.
Absolutely, and I'm not sure what this glitch is going on. There we go, it's actually fixed.
It's just because it's the round-ending kill cam. Yeah, it just mucks up like that, yeah. It's such a great feature, though, we have to say. Like, I always like to thank people when I cast and everything like that, and we got to thank Treyarch just for the amount of support that they've done it. But we have seen a middle push here. You usually see this kind of thing on Meltdown, really making an aggressive push. Pete's going to take some bullets. He gets taken out. There's so many people in there. Flux takes out 2, it looks like, straight off the bat. Last one left alive is Stora. Their middle push did not work at all. And it looks like TCM are going to take this. There we go. Hellstorm missile comes in. Oh, wow. He took out his own player. Managed to pick out 1, so it's now a 1v2 actually for him. This is looking more and more likeable every second. No, it's not. Flux takes him out. 6-2 is the score. Wow. I was going to be tense there, actually, for a quick second.
It's something that, you know, they've got nothing to really lose in that situation. They have the hard point over them, and there's so many rounds down, and it's like, why don't we go for something a little bit unorthodox? And I've seen it work before, but as soon as I saw PT jump around that corner and not make the kill, you know you get that kind of momentum where once you jump, you can't quite immediately move straight away. He was a dead man. There were 2 players in there, and you're just like, sorry, see you later, PT, you're done for.
Oh, and Haddzy actually dropped 0-7 there. Haddzy...
Wiz should be the one, their manager, should be the one, you know, putting it in, like, what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do, there you go for it. And if it fails, then... What can you do?
Yeah, exactly. It's just the way that Call of Duty goes, and this is the thing, and this is what I love about Hardpoint, is the fact that it just comes down to those few second decisions and stuff. Whether you rotate at a certain time, whether whether you start to push a hill when you shouldn't be, and whatever. It's such a difficult one to know about, and there are certain times where you should be pushing from the next hill from the last hill to the next one, which differences from another map and stuff. So there are so many different variables in it, which is what we love. But Slums Capture the Flag is going to be the map and the game mode for this one. It seems like TCM have already got a good start on it. They had 3 down momentarily there for DBG. So already just trying to get that map control, and that's the most important thing essentially in CTF really, is getting that map
with
control.
A beautiful 2-piece there. They have got control of the blue side. They're going to spawn on that police car. Richin is in fact Flux just getting away from that spawn trap. They're going to come around and pick him up. A little bit surprised DGB didn't read that spawn there.
Yeah.
I would have thought they realized that they do have control of blue. They would have started spawning at police car, and they were too busy focused on the middle. 2 players getting caught out there, so not much of a gain. Marky B picking up 3 kills. He's going to get control of that blue side as well, so they're going to start spawning over at the 3rd hardpoint location before progressing to Grays. Peatie just getting away with it there. We're going to see a challenge from Flux. He's putting some kills down. He does manage to pick up TooMuch. Peatie still lurking around the blue room. Stora picks up that kill. Big aggressive push by DGB. Monksy with a 2-piece there. He is on a 2-kill streak. Marky B still on that 3-kill streak in blue. He's actually on a 4-kill streak now.
Such an important place to hold down, isn't it?
Absolutely. If you hold down blue, you put yourself in such a great position. And they are on the so-termed worst side.
I always say, in quotation marks, I always say that, yeah.
Admittedly, it's a lot easier to attack going the other direction, but we just call it the quote-unquote worse side for the sake of it, because it can be debatable. It depends on how you play, I suppose.
Marky B though rotating towards this back alley section. He knows that somebody's on Fountain. It's just come up on his mini-map, and he also did spot him himself, but he needs to play this slowly because he is a sneeze away from his streaks. But this is what I love about Peatie.
Peatie's going for that
he's
flag.
going for that flag. We've got him highlighted there on the bottom right, so you can see him. He is going to get challenged by somebody down there. Does he get the turnaround? No, he doesn't. Flux is too strong with that MP7, and he's able to take out Peatie and stop that rush. There are 2 players stacked up in blue.
I think Marky B, if he just picked up that flag, doesn't even really need to do anything. He does get himself a health on.
Store a big kill.
Stora shutting him down, so important. Those kind of shutdown kills in the game, they don't even know about it, but these vital kills, they think it's just, it's another kill, another day, usual business. But it is such important kills, that one. I mean, Marky B getting a Hellstorm would just be so crucial. Especially
on Slums, because Slums is pretty much open everywhere. Apart from blue, and apart from in the garage as well, like everywhere you're going to be streaked from. It's pretty crazy, but that's why we love Slums. It's such a great map to play. I certainly enjoy playing it and casting over it and watching it, but I've seen these 2 teams play quite a lot actually beforehand. That TCM are going to come into this and be confident that they can take it. Again, talking about the pre-GL10 online tournaments. TCM took 1st in that, DBG took 2nd. So they played each other twice there, and the overall score was 6-2 between them. So I don't know if online really plays that much big into it between these 2 teams. I know in certain teams it can play quite a big factor into the result of the game. So we'll see what they can do online against each other. But I feel that TCM are going to be confident coming into it. And if they can take it, then they'll be going up against Prof in the final. But there's still a lot of work to be done from both teams. 1-1 is the score, as you can see at the top of your screen. 1 minute 26 seconds to go, and the aggressive plays that we keep seeing by TCM hasn't been working, and they've been pushed right back onto the defense right now. As DBG starts making an aggressive push, but there's only 2 there, and Peatie's going to get tagged up by a stun here.
TooMuch needs to do his best to push into blue. He has managed to push into blue, and he needs to hold that as long as possible. Peatie has actually been taken down finally. We've got Haddzy in there, he's been taken down. They're so close to getting that spawn lock. I think the aim of this side is to just get someone in blue, push up as a team, get as many kills as you can, get the spawn lock going and pull a flag. And it's a little bit heartbreaking watching a team come so close and not being able to do it. But Flux is going to get taken down there. It's just such a stalemate right now, and I think TCM are going to be very happy. We see Monksy's actually on a 5-kill streak there. Can he get another kill? He's got to get out of there. No, the wallbang just coming in. He gets caught on that desk there. He could have really put a game-changing Hellstorm in there, going onto the easier side of the map. But I think they'll be happy with the result so far. 0-0, 30 seconds left in this half. They don't want to give away a flag yet. They'll be coming on the easier side next half, and they're doing a great job just keeping people at bay.
I have to say, both teams have been absolutely phenomenal. Even when 2 of their players go down, they all rotate back to the flag exactly how you should. That's just common knowledge now in professional Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on CTF. You just rotate back to the flag, there's no question of it. But they've been so well at getting the defense going. When there's, you're the last 2 left alive, and there's 4 of the enemy team pushing towards you, they're doing so well with the defense. Both teams have been doing it, and that is why you see the score. I'm not actually sure how many times the flag has been pulled away at all. We'll bring up the scoreboard as we start the second round. We can't bring it up right now because Codcaster doesn't like us to bring it up during the round-ending kill cam. They just want to see a sexy kill cam there through the wall on TooMuch into blue
saved by
room.
the bell here.
yeah, indeed. So we'll have a look and see what it was. But the defense work from both teams has been really great, and I agree with you. No, well, one return throughout it. Monks has got one return. So the flag is literally, their defense has been so great that it's only been pulled away from base once.
You look at the scores on DGB. A lot of negs going across.
TooMuch only getting 3 kills in 5 minutes. Interesting.
Just goes to show how aggressive DGB were in that last round, and how defensive TCM were, just keeping them at the bay. And now they're going to be going on all-out attack. We've got Rich picking up a kill there.
Wow.
There's 3 down. We've actually got 1 respawning at the back of the map. TCM slowly pushing forward. They need to group up as a team, get control of blue. We've got Monksy in the blue room. He's going to get taken down, unfortunately. Still not able to get hold of blue, and it looks like we might see a kill going down. Rich is also taken down, just choking those shots.
That defense, you know, they had 4 pushing into it there, and 2 were down, and then they spawned over towards Coffee, pushed back around, got control of blue, and just went, no, again, you're not pushing into our base. I don't care how many of you kill us off the bat. You're not getting in there. And they've just done it once again. And now they're attempting to get map control. We do see 2 of them down momentarily, 2 again down for TCM. So they're going to start spawning up right back there, flag. Playing it quite passively. It looks like one of the TCM guys right at the back of the map, but you know exactly what they need to be doing, because this is, again, as you know, we talked about it earlier, it's just all about map control right now.
Absolutely. We're seeing a bit of a respawn relay race going on here. One person comes up, another one goes down. It's just, it makes it hard to make an organized push when going forward, and it seems DGB have that momentum going in their favor right now. Store is going to push up, see if he can help out his teammate. He's going to get taken down, so he's just going to try and hold out for as long as possible. I think he's been spotted. He has in fact been spotted. Rich is going to pick up the kill. Peatie in the middle, just trying to lock it down. And they just need to stay alive for as long as possible. And they've lost a couple of men, so they need to be careful about being so aggressive. It's a beautiful kill by TooMuch. Not really doing great in the first round, but does beautiful there to redeem himself. Hadzy's going to get taken down as well, so it's now time for TCM to push forward. Marky B, not looking at his surroundings, is taken down. Monksy's going to push forward, see if he can make a kill. He does put down Peatie. We've got another DGB member pushing at bricks. We've got 1 in the middle and 1 in blue. And TCM just sitting back, seeing if they can get a group together and push forward.
See now, I think it was TooMuch who managed to control down that yellow section where this blue room here. He does get taken out just as soon as I say that, I believe. But he controlled it down so well and knew that they weren't going to be there that it meant that the rest of the DBG guys who were spawning up were able to just push up and support the flag carrier, which is actually going to be Haddzy now. He's stunned. He is a very good stun grenade. Such an important thing for trying to get away from it. But they have got the cutoffs in place. There's going to be 1 player in blue, 1 player in the graveyard as well. This looks like this flag is going to go in. Yes, it is for Haddzy. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock. Exactly as that goes in, I hear Haddzy shout, let's go. He had a horrible search and destroy game. The best hardpoint game that I've seen so far from a player at iSeries. And he's also playing very well. Let's have a look at the scoreboard though. We've got 2 minutes 13 left. Let's see what's going on at the minute. Store going 15 and 10 at the second. Haddzy going 13 and 17, but that doesn't matter because he's got the all-important flag cap.
Absolutely, and he's on a 4 kill streak as well. He's about
a smidgen, literally,
away from getting a Hellstorm, and if he gets that Hellstorm, it probably will be GG at this point, and he's just going to do his best to stay alive. TCM have got control of blue finally. Marky B putting a kill on Peatie in the graveyard. He's going to move down to bricks, see if he can spot someone. Lots of TCM players sitting in that bricks area. They really want that kill on Haddzy. They know he's got to be within touching distance of that Hellstorm. They don't want to give him that kind of pressure on them. They've only got 1 minute 30. We've got to get something going. Haddzy just firing, not quite able to get the kill. Peatie with a 2-piece as well.
It's just to stop them once again.
Absolutely, and Monksy's just holding down the B is less. He put down a kill on Peatie. We've still got Haddzy sitting around right now. So close to that kill streak. He's not going to leave those stairs. And there it is. A beautiful grenade by Flux himself. TCM with 3 down. They're going to push forward. Have they got control of the blue? They have. They're going to spawn on the police car, but they're all back up. And we see a pull going down on Monksy. Monksy's going to pull. He's going to try and ignore it. No, he's taken down. Marky B turns.
Oh, Haddzy.
That flag is returned. Flux is going to try something. No, Hadzy's going to shut him down. Rich shuts down Peatie in response, and we've got yet again another stalemate in that respect. But DGB still with the 1-0 flag cap in their favor with only 40 seconds left. What can TCM do?
so close right now, I have to say that. Even though there's one flag cap there, TCM, they should have pushed earlier on. Haddzy was the last one left alive on his flag site for a second, and he was near to streaks. There were 3 players from TCM stacked up towards blue. These guys are better at the game than I am, so there was obviously a valid reason why they didn't push in there. But I would have really got aggressive on there and tried to pull the flag out together as a group. They didn't do that, which meant that DBG were able to push around the back again from their coffee spawn that they had, and just go straight over towards the flag again and defend it once again. Some big kills came in, especially from Haddzy, and he was able to do that. He actually lost his streaks, though. He got killed just off his streaks, so he wasn't able to pick up any of them. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen. That is it, confirmed. DBG are going to be able to take a 2-1 lead here against TCM. 1-0 is the score. And this is how close CTF games can be so far. The difference between win or lose is just that one big play there on the flag that they were able to pull it. And this is exactly, you know, again, what I was saying, the good side and the bad side. They won that map on the bad side.
Controversial indeed, but there it is, TCM losing that one. They had such a good ethic at times. They put themselves in great positions. They just couldn't make those vital kills. I saw a couple of hazy shots from Rich. I still think he would be better off picking up an AR. I mean, I just don't think the...
And it didn't. It stayed at 187.
I was just sitting there like, no, not again, not again.
It was
My heart can't take it.
So, I mean, yeah, hopefully we don't see that, but no matter what, I think it will be a close one. TCM have got the spawns down at the bottom of the map here, so they are going to have to push up the top to make sure they can get the controls. But yeah, there we go. Just what you wanted to see, and I think this is an AR dominant map just because it's so open.
Absolutely. There's so many lines of sight, so many head glitches that you can get behind, that the ARs just absolutely dominate this map. Not to say that submachine guns aren't useless, they just have their roles a lot more well defined.
Yeah.
So a bit of a stalemate to start off things. Peatie picking up first blood on Marky B there. Gonna see the DGB lineup push into it. Rich is pushing down the left-hand side. Unfortunately, can't quite get locked on to Peatie there. He's gonna get taken down. Not a great spawn for Rich either, and it looks like we're gonna see an overwhelmed TCM player lose the anchor position to DGB as well. And we're gonna see.
Still using the sniper. Just putting that out there. I swear that whoever just spawned up there went down incredibly quickly, and I looked at the kill feed and he's using a sniper rifle. Unfortunately, the gun emblems are incredibly small. There we go. Hellstorm missile with the DSR on hard point, and TCM haven't even got a point yet, and we're a minute into the game. Did you expect that?
Well, to be honest, it's completely viable in this situation. If you think they spawn at the top marketplace, you've got a great line of sight. Very easy to pick off anyone who head glitches behind those barrels. He's got a great little vision on that archway. He has been EMP'd, so I think he's going to just switch out that sniper because he can't be too sure if he's going to make the kill or not. He does have that MP7 secondary, so we see 2 TCM players crash the party in this next hard point. And Monks is going to get that kill as he so loves to do. Just taken out by TooMuch there. Just doesn't need to poke his head out that much and give away a kill. Rich picking up a 2-piece as well. We're going to see the lineup, and there goes an explosion on Rich there.
That was a barrel, I thought.
Yeah, it was a barrel getting that kill there. Monks is going to be taken down TooMuch with a 2-piece there. Going into this next one. Flux is just going to try and hold down the hard point as well. Gets a kill on Haddzy. He's in response taken down by Stora. Bit of a messy start to this hard point on Yemen.
It is indeed. 42 to 25 is the score. DBG still with that lead. 8 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. Haddzy looks like he's going to pick up those last few seconds on it, and for a while DBG were getting absolutely horrible towards. They were right at the back.
Very
see on the mini-map, yeah, exactly, very early. I'm not sure why that was used quite then, but TCM now have got a horrible spawn. They have spawned over towards that scaffold section, right back towards their original spawn. And DBG are going to just rack up the time on this. They're getting a good setup right now. They've got somebody watching that right street, the middle, and the left-hand street as well. They're moving away from their players. They need to make sure they get control of it as Rich picks up a big kill there on, I believe that was Stora, but he's taken out straight away. Peatie inside the hard point on his blue score streak right now. Monks is trying to push around the back. They've managed to pinch it incredibly well. Score streaks come in, takes out 2 enemy players, and also does take out his own player. Monks is going to try and push in. He does pick up the 2-piece, and that is what I love about Monksy, as he picks up his 3rd. This guy is incredible.
Absolutely phenomenal. I've been so impressed with how much he's come across as a player in this past year, and it's been phenomenal to watch him grow so much as a player since joining TCM. And there was a bit of a questionable anchoring position from TCM going into that next hard point. They should have been looking up at that marketplace that Peatie's currently looking down, just to make sure they did get some good spawns. But it works out for them in the end. They are going to pull the scores reasonably close again. They're behind by about 13 points going into this next hard point in the Mausoleum.
store there. Just be so careful to not get taken out, but he does indeed. Peatie's the last one left alive. He's got some work to do. Haddzy manages to take out one. He's going to get taken out himself, leaving Peatie all alone momentarily. Marky B's going to try and push in here with an AR. All dominance right now. He's almost going to get the turn on there, but Peatie is too strong. Hardpoint is currently contested. Monksy goes up against Peatie. He goes down. Flux manages to pick up that Scorpion and take him out as well, so they're going to get the time on it. But this is just back and forth, as you said. It's just messy. It's just back and forth play absolutely everywhere. There's nobody really dominating on it, apart from now when we do see 3 of the players from TCM stacked up on there. But yeah, let's have a look at the scoreboard actually for a second and see what's going on overall. 12 and 9 there for Story. We see Peatie going 15 and 9. Haddzy needs to pick up his game. He's one of the defining players on this, and he's going double negative at the minute. So what was Monksy doing now? It's interesting.
He was actually 8 and 11, so it just shows he didn't have the greatest start, but he can pull it back so quickly, and he does have those game-changing kill streaks. We've got TooMuch making a move from construction onto the next hardpoint. Gets a lovely little wallbang on Monksy there, as DGB set up very beautifully on this next hardpoint. They've got to wait and see what TCM can bring it to the table. Rich trying to get a kill. He doesn't have a secondary to do much with it. Tries to go for the knife. It's just not going to work, my son. He got very lucky with that. A knife on the capture the flag against TEC, but this time it's not going to do so much work for him.
Yeah. And we do see the streaks coming in. That's 2 that's been called in now by TCM. They managed to take out another 2 here. They didn't use it well in the first situation, I thought, because there was nobody near the hill to pinch it, but they've used it absolutely perfectly now, as they were able to take out 2 players, and then I think Marky B got a kill with his third then. Yeah, he is indeed. And he's got that lightning strike as well, and then they were able to push into the hard point, pinch it, and get the time on it. So it's going to be such a close game. But yeah, exactly. It's all about the streaks on this map sometimes. Scores within 1 point of each other. There we go. They just managed to take the lead, TCM. Back and forth game here. They're going to be able to pick up the last few scrap seconds. Now we've done a full sequence. We've gone right from the first hard point to the last, and we're going back to the first again now. So it has rotated back to the middle. Marky B on a 6 score streak, Rich on a 4 score streak right now. And if they keep this momentum up, they're going to take it. Haddzy managing to pick up a 2-piece there on Monksy and Rich. That's Big's kill. But Marky B has that war machine, which I know he can do damage with, and that lightning strike as well.
Absolutely. We see Haddzy just trying to stop that hardpoint going in their favor. He does get the plus 200. Very smart there. Picked up the capture on the hardpoint. Got his kill streaks under his belt. And he's going to, unfortunately, die in that situation. But he does have those game-changing score streaks in his arsenal. Let's look across the board. We've still got a lightning strike with Monksy. We still have a lightning strike and a war machine with Marky B. Shicom has nothing, and we have one lone. Oh, we've got a Hellstorm and a lightning strike on Haddzy, as we said before. So it's fairly even on the kill streak front for both teams. Very even score right now. Kill streaks coming down quite quite tactically, as we saw TCM call it in, just to keep the scores at the same level. They saw that they weren't making a great deal of pressure going into that hardpoint, so they decided to pull them in, get them off it as quickly as possible. Yep, it's worked out for them.
That was going to be a really clever kill there, going in from, I think that was Rich who was down there, but he gets taken out. Marky B with this war machine though, as he gets a kill there on TooMuch. Going to try and push into the hard point. This is the perfect time to use it, but Peatie gets a 2-piece there on Marky B and Monksy. TooMuch getting a kill, and they've got complete control of this. Peatie playing absolutely great right now. This is the one to get the time on if they're going to be able to pull away with this game, and it seems like they're starting to do so. They've got a 40-point lead. They were in 10 points of each other, but they managed to really control this one, and they picked up pretty much every single second of it right now. Getting a bit of a weird spawn. Haddzy's at the top though. He gets taken out from Marky B, which means that Marky B is going to try and get that spawn up there. He does indeed, as Haddzy spawn out, so that means that now DBG have got to do the work on the rotation, and they're actually going to leave that one early. I don't quite agree with that situation. I know it's an important hill, this next one.
Well, they do have a decent advantage, and they know that TCM is so strong at this half. Oh, yeah. I call this half.
Oh, look at that.
Peatie with a 3-piece. Very well played there. He's on a 7-kill streak. Monksy shut down. I call it the Monksy hardpoint, because he just absolutely destroys people that go into that hill, and he's going to call in some kill streaks. Marky B as well is going to do so. So let's see how this all works out. Lovely little 3-piece from Marky B. He's going to let Monksy get onto that hill and hopefully bring this back for TCM. They are about just under 70 points behind at this point. There's still 2 minutes to play. They need to try and bring this back. It's a similar situation to what was in the first hardpoint these two teams played. So they have to make sure they get in that hill and get the points back quickly.
Yep, Haddzy's just spawned all the way out towards that scaffold area, which means that the guys from TCM are going to pick up the time on here. Maybe they're not. as Peatie does take him out, and there we go. Flux is just going to push back into it, so that was pretty much a bit of a wasted streak there. Really, they didn't really do too much. But we do see
every second counts.
Yeah, it does. I agree there, yeah.
There are situations where TCM have thought, oh, it's going to be a waste of a kill streak, and had they called it in, they would have won the game. So I can't really fault them for calling that kill streak in. They're doing a smart move, it's a wise move, it's a safe move. So that's what the entire aim of that was. But what's not good is the fact that they've given the Mausoleum over to TCM right here. They just need to try and contest it as much as they possibly can. They could probably win it on the next hardpoint if they shut him out for as long as possible. But Monksy doing a great job of holding it down. Can he go big for TCM? He's done it so many times before. He's got to do it once again. He's holding it down really beautifully. They've got so much time on this hardpoint already. Another kill for Monksy. If he can just get that Hellstorm, we could see a very momentum-changing experience for TCM. They're only 12 points behind. They've got 60 seconds left. 19 seconds left on this hardpoint. Monksy shut down. That's not good for TCM, but they're still in the hardpoint. An early rotation from DGB. They really want to win this. Monksy, unfortunately, not able to get those kill streaks, so it's going to be a good old-fashioned showdown on this final hardpoint. Very, very much neck and neck for both teams.
This is it. This is the crunch time now. TCM need to win this hardpoint if they're going to stay in I-Series. And Insomnia 49, they've managed to not take out anybody, though, as there we go. They are getting the control on the spawns. This is DBG in control of it. They lost every single second, pretty much, on that last hardpoint. And yeah, I know, it's absolutely crazy, which means that TCM are going to be able to push into it. There's only one left alive in there, so TCM are in control of the hardpoint. They've got 2 on there, 23 seconds left on the clock. They are going to be able to take the lead. Now, there we go, just onto it. The streaks are starting to come in. And this is going to be absolutely crazy.
Oh!
DBG pushing once again, managing to get a 3-piece there. Chico does, that's Flux, so he does manage to pick up a kill. This is back and forth, 11 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, this is right down to the wire once again.
7 seconds left. Can TCM do it? I don't think they're going to be able
to. That's it. TCM are out. My gosh, and that is a huge win there for DBG. That is unreal. These guys placed 7th at EGL.
It got so intense at the end, but that Hellstorm just saved till the very end. So well played by DGB. Just saved them so much, and despite that important kill at the end by Flux, he was just in such a bad position to try and get that 2-piece. It just wasn't going to happen. The spawns didn't help in the end. It could have been devastating spawns for DGB, but they go big in the end. And it was a fantastic play by DGB. And TCM, unfortunately, going out in this tournament.
They have indeed. They've placed, I think, 3rd, 4th is their placement, I believe. Or 3rd, is it?
Yeah, I believe top 4 at least.
Yeah, top 4, which, I mean, for TCM, they're not going to be happy with that because I know they wanted to win this, but there were 4 or 5 teams coming into Insomnia 49 who I thought could get right to the end. And DBG were just about in there. You know, they've been a reasonably strong team, but they're not very well known, and I really want them to now because people are going to be like, oh, who's in the final? Oh, it's DBG and Prophecy, and people will probably be like, well, who's DBG? You know, because they recently switched from Insight to DBG, so they're, you know, they're not the best of known people, but that's a big win over there, 3-1 over TCM, because they've lost a